Today we're going to review the Sunjo 15 amp wood chipper. We purchased this wood chipper from Amazon because wood chips are great to use in a food forest. Not only does it keep weeds to a minimum, but it enriches your soil. And here in Florida, where we have a sandy-based soil, soil enrichment is key. We already have a lot of fast-growing small fruit trees, particularly mulberries. So we have a great access of wood, as you can see over there, stacked, ready to chip up, that we can use in our wood chipper. Downside to this wood chipper is that it's only going to accept a small diameter stick. But because we're primarily using our mulberry trees as our wood resource, that was no issue for us. It is advertised as being silent, but silent, I think, definitely goes into quotes. Compared to other wood chippers, I'm sure it is much more quiet, but as this is our only wood chipper, it does get a little noisy. We can still have a conversation if we're standing next to each other while it's going, but it does make a bit of a noise. Let's look at its features. All right, so here's the control panel. This red button here is the reset button. This is the on button, as you can see, green for go, and this is the off button, red for stop. And over here is a switch that goes from forward to reverse. So that way, if you get something jammed in the gear that we'll be showing you in a moment, you can reverse it back up to spit that clog back out. So very simple controls, but what else do you need for a wood chipper? All right, so this plastic thing here is called a paddle, and it's used to push down into the hopper in case you need something to go down in there. And as you can see, this is the wider aperture, and then this is the longer aperture. But basically, you only want to stick that diameter. Anything larger than that is going to cause problems for you. But it will take pretty much anything we've fed in there that will fit. It'll chew it all up. And maybe you can see way down in there, it's this rotating metal cylinder that has ridges on it. So it'll grab a stick when it's in there and pull it and just chop up little bits of it. We're going to show you that in operation here in just a moment. I just wanted to continue to go over the features. So here's the collection bag. And as you can see right here, it has these neat little clips that holds it into place. And once you feed things into the chute, it grinds it up and it spits it out the bottom here and into the collection bag, making it convenient for you to unhook the bag, dump it where you need it, and grind up some more. Now for a brief word on safety. It is really important to use the proper extension cord when plugging in your wood chipper. As you can see here, we have a heavy-duty exterior grade extension cord. It is put in through the safety bracket so that way it can't get snagged and unintendedly removed from the socket. You also want to wear safety glasses. Now, I normally wear glasses, so that wasn't much of an issue for me, but this is, if you have long hair like I do, you want to really make sure that it is restrained in some fashion. Braid is my restrainment of choice, but that way it doesn't inadvertently end up in here and ripped off my head. Bad idea. You also want to wear clothing that isn't too loose. You don't want long sleeves and flowing garments getting stuck in your wood chipper. I know this probably makes common sense to you, but you would be surprised some things that people don't think about when using a wood chipper. This is a dangerous machine, and you don't want to throw caution to the wind. Other than that, make sure your area is clear, you're not in a wet environment, and always stay alert to what is actually going on. So, I know what you've been waiting for is seeing it in action, so let's get to that. Okay, so as you can see by this detail shot of the finished product, it does a fabulous job. It grinds it up perfectly to the right size, so it's ready to be added to the ground to our food forest. If you've enjoyed this video, look up there. There's another one that you might like as well.